What's up, average dad fans? Welcome back to another video, and well, I told you so. Yes, you will already be aware and maybe even watched live the Galaxy Unpacked 2025 event. Hopefully you managed to sneak in my video before that and were well prepared for the absolute shit show that was going to be the Unpacked event. I made the video yesterday, and side note, thank you so much to the thousands and thousands of viewers and hundreds of likes and comments and just engagement there with, luckily and reassuringly, like-minded people. Everyone is sick of Samsung, specifically because of the Unpacked event, but I'm not naive enough to say that Apple and other manufacturers don't do iterative updates. That's never been in question. My passion and anger in yesterday's video came from the fact that Samsung have been doing this year on year, and they are by far the most egregious and malicious manufacturer when it comes to upgrades. So, to recap the Unpacked event, it was software sprinkled with a little bit more software. There was almost literally zero hardware improvements on the S series of phones. From memory, the corners got a bit more rounded. The ultra-wide angle got a slightly better sensor, still one of the poorest of the flagships out there. And that was it. That was literally it. The rest of the 60-minute Unpacked event was talking about AI, which we knew it would, and software. Well, if you did watch the Unpacked event, or if you've seen any highlight videos, tell me which software elements or AI elements on the S25 Ultra that do not directly port onto the S24 Ultra. I'll wait, I'll give you a second. Tell me a single feature talked about yesterday that isn't available on the S24 Ultra. Leave your comments below, maybe I've missed something. And to go a step further, yesterday's Unpacked event from Samsung was actually an advertisement for the innovation that Google are doing with AI. Because none of this was Samsung specific. This was Android and Google Gemini AI features. Yes, integrated with Samsung apps, but trust me, that'll integrate with your Vivo and Oppo and Honor and other Android apps when the new ones are released. And to top it all off, you can go and buy the S25 Ultra for, as mentioned, £1,250 here in the UK, and you'll get Gemini Advanced free for 6 months. Then if you enjoy all that software and AI goodness, you're going to have to pay, you guessed it, a subscription. Yes, your £1,250 doesn't even get you the benefit of the only thing they fucking talked about yesterday for free. You're going to have to pay for that on top of the price of the phone. And there was a couple of other really annoying things. Cameras, display, everything is basically exact same. Is the exact same. The camera, slight upgrade, but yeah, just an absolute shit show. The thing that annoyed me though was the amount of time and effort they put into that video with the guy and the crab and the ultra wide angle. Now, if you didn't watch it, you'll not know what I'm talking about. But I was just so angry watching this. Wannabe filmmaker was like, oh, I can get so close to the crab and it touched me because I'm using a phone. Utter nonsense. The fact that they think, Samsung think, that I and you are falling for this bullshit anymore. Well, my video yesterday just proves that. As I mentioned, almost 100% of the comments, even the most vehement Samsung Knight was in agreement. Samsung are taking it too far now. This is not good enough. And then to top everything off, they done an Apple's one last thing at the end and mentioned the S25 Edge. Now, rumours are, and there may be leaks out there already, but it's a dual camera mid-range phone. Nothing exciting. As I said yesterday, there will not be a S25 Ultra Slim version. It was never going to happen. For all those that commented and messaged me looking forward to the Slim, it wasn't going to happen. But the S25 Edge, another mid-range. So where does that actually compete? Where does that come into your £1,000 Samsung S25 Plus or your £900 S25? No. Totally missed the mark, as I knew it would. So, my call to action is boycott them. Don't upgrade, no matter how tempting the trading values are, particularly for my US viewers, because I know you get some unbelievable trading deals. Don't go with the S25 Ultra if you have the S24 Ultra. And if you've got the S23 Ultra, look for a cheap deal on an upgrade to the S24 Ultra. I have had enough. So much so that me, a tech reviewer with over 50,000 subs who needs phones for content, will not be purchasing any of the Samsung S-Line series. Yep, the S25 Ultra will not be purchased. If someone chooses to send it to me and I can throw it against a wall for a durability test, I'll do that, but I ain't reviewing it. I'm putting my flag in the ground, I'm stomping my foot down. I can't deal with it anymore. And again, to reiterate, other manufacturers do this. One of the members in the chat said that iPhone and Honor and Vivo have been doing this as well, but not for as long, and definitely not like this. Vivo, for example, upgraded basically all their sensors. They also upgraded the design of their phone. The battery went up to 6,000 milliamp hours in the X200 Pro, a fact that some people are forgetting. That is a massive upgrade. When your battery goes up nearly 15%, that's fantastic. The chipset got bigger and faster as well. The Samsung S25 Ultra battery, it's the same 5,000 milliamp hours, so way behind the rest of the flagships. So yes, I know other manufacturers do iterative updates. That's just the nature of tech. But this is not an update in any form. This is Google software that will come to every Samsung device. Just embarrassing. So, if you've watched this point in the video and you are done with Samsung and you're looking for a phone slightly different, I do have a store. I will be stocking the S25 Ultra, but I do not want you to buy it. I want you to broaden your horizons. Check out Vivo, check out Oppo. If you're looking for a bargain, I have just uploaded more review units in the used section of the store. One of my key picks on that used section is the Honor Magic 7 RSR. For those that don't know, this is my daily driver. I actually switched from the grey to the violet. Yeah, I think it sets off my... Actually, it matches my t-shirt. I'm going for the violet version now, which means the grey has to go. Now, this is the 1 terabyte version, which costs around £1,300 brand new. But I've used this. It went to Vegas, so I've taken some money off. And not an insignificant amount. You can pick up the RSR through the Average Dad Tech Store for £969. 24 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte of storage. Check out the store. Let me know in the comments everything you felt about the Unpacked event. Was I right with my initial video? I think I was. Hundreds of comments have told me I was. Am I happy to be right? Absolutely not. Like I've said with the Z Fold series, we need Samsung to improve because they're still a big player. They influence what other manufacturers do. But what's happening now is there are bigger players and Samsung are getting left behind. And then finally, I have to shout out a couple of my peers, I guess, the bigger YouTubers. I'm not going to shout out Mr. Who's the Boss because he highly disappointed me with his ad for the S25 Ultra and really held back on what I know he believes is a very poor phone. But Tom the Tech Chap and MKBHD absolutely kept their integrity in my eyes. No, I'm not going to slam anyone else. I'm not going to pick anyone specifically to slam like Chris from TechSpurt. You absolute clown of a human being. We're bored of your shtick. You've bought fake subs. I'm done with you, as are a lot of people. But I'm not going to call anyone specifically out. So, I'll be back soon with more content on far better phones than the S25 Ultra. If you haven't already, smash subscribe. And if you're new to the channel and you don't know, yes, I've got a store. Yes, I'm trying to get to 100k. But if you're a new viewer and you've subscribed now, you're in with a chance to win a phone at the end of the year if I get to 100k. 5 winners, 5 phones of their choice. All I need is 100,000 subs. I actually feel quite confident now because the videos are getting pushed to more like-minded people that are tech addicts. I feel confident we'll get there by Christmas. Anyway, for you and for all the OG subscribers and viewers, thanks very much for watching. And until next time,